So, first of all, Bangkok is considered the new capital of design and modern arts in Bangkok, and we are trying to push in that same way. And in order to push forward that way or that vision, we are trying to make Topaz Complex or Topaz Tower to be one thing that enriches the area with modern art and modern art tools as well, with embedding a small commercial zone with facilities to serve the public too. So, in order to achieve this with the building, we will try to take this initiative of being the first LEED high-rise in Bangkok area by applying the 8 values of LEED certified buildings. So our site is in Bangkok, Thailand, to be specific, Bangkok area. The site selection was based on how to get an intermediary site that can be of an effect to all the surrounding area, and that was why I selected the site in the middle of Bangkok area to be able to affect the whole area and be a node, a selected node in the center of Bangkok area. More specifically, located between Sharwin Krung 38 and 40 and surrounded by Assumption College in the south. On the east, Gems Tower. North will be OP Place and the French Embassy. And on the west, we find the Catholic Mission of Bangkok, which is a church. The site area is about 5,300 meters square, and the open area is going to be 2,800 meters square based on my planning. The maximum floor area is going to be 2,100, and setbacks are going to be 24 from the back road, which will be used for the setback rules, and then 6, 12, and 6. So the first and one of the most influential things about this site is its accessibility. So there are three main ways to access this site. The first one would be the pier, which means you have to take the boat. The second one is going to be the bus, then MRT and BTS. So it takes around maximum of 20 minutes walking if you took MRT, as low as no walking at all if you took the bus, and by car from any of those places is not going to be very long journeys, from 5 to 3 minutes, from 3 to 5 minutes. And then for the site analysis, taking a look at the sun diagram, wind diagram, water features, public transportation points, and the access for pedestrian. And here's the initial preliminary site planning that I thought of when I just saw the site. Regarding the rules and regulations, so here's the chart for the rules and regulation. I'll be using the south or the western road as the one that I will drop the shadow from. So I could get as much as 52 meters away from the main road on the east side again. And I made sure that my site or my building is not more than 70 meters in width, so that I can use only one setback rule. So now, yeah, this is how the site is going to look like, or the building is going to look like. Regarding the program matrix, I thought about it in terms of area. So I'm thinking of taking 5% of the main area for the cores, 10% for the building management, 25% for mechanical and circulation, including vertical circulation as well, 20% for the residential, and about 40% for the office and commercial. And by commercial, I mean the retail, which is going to be a small mall on the ground floor extending about 20 meters or 25 meters high. In more details, so the ground and underground is going to be parking, and then going on the first floor is going to be sunk in for the airflow. Then I'll be using the first 5 or 6 stories for the shopping mall or the retail center, and then from the 10th to the 30th floor is going to be for the office use. And then on the 30th floor we will have the space to divide between public and private, and from the 30 up to the 55th floor is going to be only for residential use. So the activities I'm going to have will be this vertical garden that I decided to add, which is going to increase the green area by about 20%, having it on both sides of my building, and also on the floors that are going to work as boundary floors. I'll also have those gardens. The second thing is going to be the rooftop restaurant, which is going to be a high-end restaurant that works after working hours at night. So basically, it's a dinery. And then we have an open ground floor, which is going to help for the airflow and also giving an open vision for users. Then I decided to keep the site or the building, the existing building, on the west of the site, which is going to be the Thai Home Industries. And after that, we have the art supplies retail mall and the swimming pool, gym, and library, which is full of amenities and is going to be only for serving the residents of the high rise. And then to the site programming. So this is the selected site in the middle of the yacht club and the island that was created by our group. On the very left, I decided to put the public zone for leisure use, and also we have the existing building of Thai Home Industry. The middle part is going to be the transitional area between private and public, and it's going to have the entrance and the garage parking and everything that's going to be mixed use between public and private use. And then on the east of the site, which is on the main road, is going to be the private zone for resident and office users as well. So the design concept started by the linear flow of energy that produces from this shape that we can see in front of us, which is called the energy key. The energy key is proven to have the ability to produce positive energy of a positive quality, taking us a little bit away of the energy of quantity or the numbers that we're used to use in architecture, and taking us to another or a different dimension of quality of space and how to add quality to your spaces else than just having numbers and quantitative supply. That was the first physical massing model that I've created, which was the initial idea of the site and how it should be. So I divided the three different uses into three different buildings, and then this got upgraded in many ways, as we can see in the next slide. So first we got the whole site on the left, and then I tried to push the setbacks of 6 meters from every side of the site. After that, I tried to increase the side from the left, which is the west side of the site. I tried to increase the setback so I can go higher if I use this side as my setback for shadow. And then I tried to make the whole width or the depth of the building less than 70 meters so that I can go one shot. I don't have to go 60 and then start minimizing the space of my site and to use the setback from only one side. Then I decided to free the ground floor by sinking in the ground floor about half a story, let the airflow easier. Then by applying the height restrictions, I had to go a little bit smaller on top. Then I pushed the east and the west glass panels inside to decrease the sun intake inside of the rooms and the offices. And then I added the amenity and mechanical as a buffer zone between residential and commercial spaces. Last but not least, I added a vertical garden to give more positive effect and also aesthetically pleasing. Then this is the form that I ended up with somehow. In order to explain this form, you'll find on the very top the rooftop bar, and next to it will be the chiller and the tower. Then we have 20 floors or 22 floors of residential units, and again another buffer zone for mechanical and electronic. The whole floor is going to be used for mechanical and electronic. Then we have the building amenities of swimming pool, library, and the green terrace that people are able to use, only residents definitely. Then we have the office units under it, and again another mechanical and electrical part for serving the office units and the retail. And then we find the retail, and at the very bottom will be another part for amenities, which is going to be used by public for buying on the east, and then a buffer zone in the center, and on the right side is going to be the private zone. And then for the vertical circulation and cores, the building will consist of three cores, two of them to serve the office circulation, and the one we see in purple, is for the residential circulation. And then we have the retail circulation, which is going to be a set of escalators from the first story to the end of the retail section. Ending up with something like that, definitely without the facade planning. So this is kind of the skeleton of the building without applying any facade yet. And after that we will be looking at one of the videos that was created for the amenities park, or the 30s floor, or the swimming pool floor. And then we will take a look on the architecture drawings, and then the idea of LEED and how to apply LEED in our building. So this is the video of the swimming pool, that the gym on the right hand side. Then we can see two of the cores that are going up for residential use. That's the swimming pool on our right hand side again. And there we go. Section for the building.